Welcome back to the WHHI-TV Daily News. With me is Diane Fisher-Simmons, and it's so nice to see you. I don't usually get to chat with you. I'm in for Allie today, so it's nice to see you.
It's good to see you.
Lots to talk about. So we're going to start with the theater review. We've got Mitchelville, which is in its final weekend for the Lean Ensemble Theater.
It is. Lean Ensemble has taken on the task of this world premiere, in fact, which is really special to them and to us.
Yeah.
And I applaud Blake White, the founding artistic director, as well as the board of directors, for taking on this big challenge. It's really well done. It's about a young man who tries to save his Gullah family home. As we know, it's all about the Gullah community, and which is near and dear to our hearts, where all the first freed slaves got to stake their claim in their land, and so it's a historical fiction though, as far as the play goes. So I think one thing that is a little bit lacking, that I think the community, especially here on Hilton Head, would like to see more of, is digging really deeper into that history, that rich history that we have here on the island with the Gullah. Yeah. And so I'm sure they're going to workshop it more. It does need to seem like it needs to be finessed a little bit more and a little bit more developed. But it was really well done. The actors were really good. Especially want to mention Courtney Thomas, who she played Jonah and Sarah. There was a lot of double casting going on, which is always
interesting.
Yeah, it's always a tricky feat to pull that off, especially when they're jumping time periods and stuff too.
Right.
But it was really well done. Some of the sound design cues, and they could be maybe rethought, one or two of them. I'd like to see it stay in the vein of the going back to the old period.
Right.
But it was really well done, and it's a worthy show and worthy company to go and see and support this production, especially as a world premiere, like I said, in our community right here. Right. So it's nice to have that. But it is just one more weekend. They do have post-show discussions on the 24th and the 26th, so that would probably be really fascinating and interesting with such a thing like this, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's at Main Street Theater, of course, and you can go to leanensemble.org for tickets on that.
Well, it is, like you mentioned, it is really exciting that they're taking on the subject. It's great.
It's a worthy cause.
It certainly is. And so we have a film review as well, and that's The Jesus Revolution, which is, of course, at Park Plaza right now.
The Jesus Revolution, yeah, I saw that and I was really delighted by this. It was thoroughly entertaining, and sometimes these films that have this type of theme in it aren't always as well done, but the production value of these kind of films, these faith-based films, are really rising continually. Yeah. And this was extremely well done, directed by Mark Forrester, actually. Or, I'm sorry, Otto's directed by Mark Forrester, but this one was about the life of Greg Laurie, and based on a true story, based on the book he wrote. I don't know if you've heard of Harvest Christian Fellowship out in California. It's pretty big, but it was just the design elements were really good, and a lot of the actors in it were excellent. Kelsey Grammer, he was at the helm of this, and Joel Courtney plays Greg Laurie. He was really good, and then Jonathan Romy, he plays Lonnie Frisbee, and he's known for the lead in The Chosen, that TV series that has just exploded, crowd-funded, but exploded. But it's a little film that's it's about $15 million to make it, and they've made at least $50 million at this point, so it's a great success for Lionsgate, who distributed it, as well as King and Story Production Company. But it's important, again, to go see these things in the theater. Saw it at Park Plaza Theater, that cute little theater we have here. And my favorite, too. Yeah. And so it's great to go support these kinds of things if we want to see more inspiring messages being told.
Right. Well, good for them on making so much already. That's great.
Yes.
We have streaming. A Man Called Otto.
Streaming now, yeah. A Man Called Otto. I was really wanting to see this with Tom Hanks, and Mariana Trevino actually stars in this and shine pretty brightly, both of them. I think it's one of Tom's better roles in the last couple of years. Okay. And I liked him much better in this than in Elvis, although he's always wonderful. But
we were supposed to hate him in Elvis.
True. True. Yeah. So then he did a great job.
He did, yeah, exactly.
But yeah, it's this one is directed by Mark Forrester, who's a fantastic director, very well known, and it's about just this family that moves in across from this begrudging old widower next door, that
crusty old guy.
Yeah, crusty old guy. Yeah, but he's met his match in this gal called Marisol, and it really helps him redefine the meaning of life for him after he's gone through a loss. And so it's a really endearing. One of the best parts of this is the music. The sound design is so good, and there's a lot of reflection shots in it too with the cinematography, which I absolutely love. So it's a really well-made film.
So
encourage
worth
people
checking out.
Yeah, check it out. Redbox, Vudu, different places. You can check your listings with multiple places it's streaming now.
Well, then, thank you so much, Diane. Always good to see you.
You're welcome.
And we'll be back with a lot more. Stay with us.